Hello friends, welcome back to Ace Wisdom. When an avoidant offers you friendship, it's not the olive branch you think it is. It's a trap disguised as a gift. It's the carrot dangling at the edge of your longing, a soft letdown wrapped in politeness. But let's be honest, it's not about mutual respect or genuine care. It's about control. It's about keeping you close enough to feed their ego, but far enough to avoid intimacy. It's about maintaining their comfort while you wrestle with confusion, rejection, and hope. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." When they offer friendship, it's not the end of the story. It's your moment to rewrite it. Here's the truth. Accepting this friendship keeps you in their orbit, playing by their rules. But what if you didn't play along? What if you turned their polite rejection into your path to freedom? What if you reclaimed your power by choosing what serves you, not them? Epictetus taught that freedom starts in your mind, not in someone else's approval. When you let go of what they're offering, you gain everything they're withholding: your peace, your strength, and your clarity. So, stick around, because we're diving into the 5 moves you can take when the avoidant offers friendship. These moves aren't about revenge or games. They're about truth, boundaries, and reclaiming your narrative. And hey, while you're here, drop a mantra in the comments based on this topic. Something like, "I choose freedom over false connection." Let's create a community of strength and self-respect. And don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and join the Ace Wisdom family by becoming a channel member. Your support helps us create better content and bring more value to this incredible community. Click the link in the description to join, and let's build something powerful together. Let's get started. Stay focused. First move. Set boundaries without apology. When the avoidant offers friendship, your first move is to set boundaries that protect your peace and prioritize your growth. Boundaries aren't about punishment, they're about clarity. Clarity for you and for them. Seneca said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Your boundaries are a declaration of your mastery over your life. Say it firmly, but calmly. "Thank you, but I need space to focus on myself right now." You don't owe them a detailed explanation or an emotional debate. The avoidant thrives on ambiguity. They keep you in their orbit by leaving the door slightly open. Closing it isn't cruel, it's self-respect. Here's the magic of this move. By setting boundaries, you disrupt their control. You're no longer a predictable piece in their game. You're showing them that your well-being isn't up for negotiation, and that's a level of power they can't manipulate. Write this in the comments. My boundaries are my strength. And stick around for the next move, because this journey is just beginning. Second move, detach with grace. The second move is all about letting go, not with bitterness or resentment, but with grace. Detaching doesn't mean you stop caring overnight. It means you stop tying your worth to their approval. As Epictetus wisely put it, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. When they offer friendship, they're offering crumbs to keep you tethered. But you don't need crumbs. You deserve the feast of a full, genuine connection. Detachment isn't about ignoring them or blocking them out of anger. It's about shifting your focus inward. Spend time on what brings you joy, on what helps you grow. Here's a simple exercise. Whenever they come to mind, gently redirect your thoughts. Ask yourself, how can I pour this energy into myself? This isn't avoidance, it's self-mastery. It's reclaiming the mental and emotional energy they once occupied and using it to build your own peace. Drop this mantra in the comments. I release what does not serve my growth. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and stick around for move number 3. It's going to give you a new perspective on power. Third move. Embrace self-reflection. The third move is to embrace self-reflection as a tool for personal growth and clarity. This is your opportunity to dig deep and understand your feelings and needs. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. By reflecting on your experiences, you can cultivate a mindset that aligns with your true self, free from the influence of the avoidant. Take time to ask yourself the tough questions. Why did you feel drawn to their offer of friendship? What needs are you trying to fulfill? What patterns from the past are resurfacing? Journaling can be a powerful tool here. Write down your thoughts and feelings, and don't shy away from the uncomfortable truths. This self-inquiry will help you identify what you truly want in relationships and where you need to establish stronger boundaries. Embracing self-reflection is not only about understanding the past, it's about preparing for a healthier future. As you gain insight into yourself, you'll become more aware of what you will and won't accept in future interactions. This clarity empowers you to make choices aligned with your values rather than reacting out of fear or desperation. Write this mantra in the comments. I learn and grow through reflection. Keep engaging with your inner self and stay tuned for move number 4, where we'll explore how to redefine your narrative and reclaim your power. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep this journey going. Fourth move. Redefine your narrative. The fourth move is about taking charge of your story and redefining your narrative. When the avoidant offers friendship, it's easy to feel like a victim of circumstance, but it's time to flip the script. As Seneca wisely said, we are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality. By changing your perspective, you can transform your experiences from pain into personal power. Start by acknowledging the truth. Their offer doesn't diminish your worth or your potential for meaningful connections. Instead of viewing this situation as a setback, see it as an opportunity for growth. Ask yourself, what lessons can I learn from this experience? How can I use this moment to clarify what I truly want in my relationships? Next, craft a new narrative, one that emphasizes your strength and resilience. You might say to yourself, this experience has shown me what I value and what I will not tolerate. Repeating this affirmation can help reinforce your self-worth and confidence. Remember, your story is yours to write. Don't let someone else dictate your plotline. Share this mantra in the comments. I am the author of my own story. Embrace your power to redefine your narrative and get ready for move number 5, where we'll discuss how to envision your ideal future. And as always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more empowering content. Fifth move. Envision your ideal future. The fifth and final move is about envisioning your ideal future, a future that reflects your values, aspirations, and the healthy relationships you deserve. This move is about looking ahead and setting your sights on what you truly want. rather than getting stuck in the past or dwelling on the disappointment of the avoidance friendship offer. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Start by visualizing your life as you want it to be. What does a fulfilling relationship look like for you? What qualities do you want in a partner? Write these down and create a vivid picture of your future. One filled with respect, authenticity, and emotional intimacy. Allow yourself to dream big and imagine the connections that align with your true self. Next, take practical steps toward making this vision a reality. This could mean engaging in activities that reflect your interests, meeting new people who share your values, or setting clear intentions for the kind of relationships you want to cultivate. Each step you take brings you closer to the future you envision, reinforcing your commitment to self-worth and authenticity. Remember, your ideal future is not a distant fantasy. It's a destination that you can actively work towards. Share this empowering mantra in the comments. I'm creating my ideal future, one step at a time. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insights and strategies to help you on your journey. Thank you for being a part of the Ace Wisdom family. Your support as a channel member helps us create high-quality content that empowers you and others. Click the link in the description to join and help us grow this community together. You have the power to shape your future. Embrace it. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the 5 moves to take when the avoidant offers friendship. Remember, each of these moves is a powerful step toward reclaiming your narrative and cultivating the meaningful relationships you deserve. Embracing boundaries, detaching with grace, reflecting on your experiences, redefining your story, and envisioning your ideal future are all essential parts of your growth. As you navigate your path, keep the wisdom of the Stoic philosophers close to your heart. They remind us that we have the power to control our responses, cultivate resilience, and choose our own destinies. So continue to own your truth and share it boldly with the world. If you found value in this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more empowering content. Join the Ace Wisdom family by becoming a channel member. Your support allows us to create even better videos and foster this amazing community. Click the link in the description to learn more. And before you go, I'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments and let me know how you plan to embrace these moves in your own life. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Together we can build a future filled with respect, authenticity, and deep connections. Until next time, stay strong, stay true, and keep shining. Hello, friends. Welcome back to Ace Wisdom. You know what's interesting? Silence speaks volumes, especially when it's born from strength rather than weakness. When you choose to go silent, it's not just a withdrawal. It's a powerful statement that can rattle the very foundations of your relationships. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Those who adopt avoidant behaviors often construct their lives around a fortress of fear, relying on distance as a defense mechanism against vulnerability and connection. But when you decide to step back and embrace your silence, you disrupt their familiar patterns and challenge their status quo. Your silence is not just an absence, it's a bold act of self-preservation and clarity. It forces those who may take you for granted to confront the truth of their own actions. They may think they've mastered the art of emotional detachment, but your choice to go quiet is like pulling the rug out from under them. It's not the mystery they hoped for. It's the unexpected twist in a script they thought they knew by heart. As Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, wisely noted, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Your response to their avoidance can be a powerful catalyst for change, not just for you, but for them as well. So, why do avoidants often come back after you decide to go silent? It's a complex dance of emotions, where fear, insecurity, and a deep-seated desire for connection collide. They may initially seem aloof and unbothered, but deep down they're grappling with a whirlwind of feelings, from confusion to longing. Your absence becomes a mirror reflecting their fears, pushing them to confront the very things they've been avoiding all along. They might realize that your silence forces them to look inward, provoking self-reflection in ways they didn't anticipate. Before we dive into the 5 compelling reasons grounded in Stoic wisdom that illuminate this paradox, I want to encourage you to take a moment to reflect. Think about your own truth and the power it holds. If this resonates with you, I invite you to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights like this. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's your personal mantra when it comes to dealing with avoidance? Share it in the comments, and let's start a meaningful conversation. Remember, your journey is unique, and owning your truth can transform not only your experiences, but also the dynamics of your relationships. Now, let's unravel these 5 reasons and discover how silence can shift the dynamics in relationships with avoidance in profound ways. Let's get started. Stay focused. Reason 1. The space for reflection. When you go silent, you create a space that allows both you and the avoidant to reflect on the relationship without the usual emotional noise. Avoidants often fear intimacy and vulnerability, so when they sense that you've stepped back, it can trigger a moment of introspection. In this quietude, they may start to question their own feelings and the dynamics of the relationship. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of reflection. He believed that self-examination leads to greater understanding and wisdom. By going silent, you give the avoidant the chance to confront their own emotions, something they often avoid in the hustle and bustle of constant interaction. This space can serve as a mirror, reflecting their actions, feelings, and the potential consequences of their behavior. During this time apart, they might start to realize the value of your presence and the emotional connection you shared. They may ponder what it would mean to lose you for good. This introspection can lead to a shift in their perspective, prompting them to come back and engage in the relationship again, this time with a greater awareness of what they truly want. So, when you step back and embrace silence, remember that you're not just creating distance, you're also inviting reflection. This moment of quiet can be powerful for both of you, potentially leading to growth and a deeper understanding of each other. It's a chance for them to reassess their feelings and recognize the importance of the bond you share, which might just bring them back into your life, ready to communicate more openly. What do you think? Have you experienced this reflection in your own relationships? Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because we're just getting started on this journey of understanding avoidance and the complexities of love. Reason 2. The fear of loss. Another compelling reason avoidants tend to come back after you go silent is the deep-rooted fear of loss that often lies beneath their seemingly indifferent exterior. Although they may project an air of aloofness, many avoidants struggle with an intense fear of being abandoned or rejected. When you withdraw, it can trigger this fear, leading them to realize just how much they value your presence in their lives. Philosopher Seneca taught that fear is a natural part of the human experience, urging us to confront it rather than let it control us. When you go silent, you inadvertently highlight what they stand to lose: your companionship, support, and the emotional connection that may have felt safe to them, even if they didn't fully embrace it. This awakening can be disconcerting for them, as it challenges their instinct to avoid vulnerability and intimacy. In this state of fear, the avoidant may find themselves grappling with the reality of potential loss. They may start to recognize that their defense mechanisms, which they thought were serving them well, are actually creating a void in their lives. This realization can be enough to push them to reach out, not only to reconnect, but also to confront their fear of losing you for good. It's essential to understand that this fear of loss doesn't mean they will suddenly transform into a secure partner overnight. However, it does indicate that your absence has made an impact, prompting them to reconsider their approach to the relationship. They might come back not just out of guilt, but out of a genuine desire to maintain the connection they once took for granted. So, if you're navigating a relationship with someone who tends to avoid emotional closeness, remember that your silence can serve as a catalyst for their fear of loss to surface. This fear might just lead them back to you with a newfound appreciation for what they have, and hopefully a willingness to engage more honestly moving forward. What's your take on the fear of loss in relationships? Have you seen this play out in your own experiences? Share your insights in the comments. And if you're finding value in this discussion, hit that like button and subscribe for more enlightening content on navigating complex relationships. Reason 3. The desire for control. Another significant reason avoidants may come back after you go silent is their underlying desire for control in relationships. Avoidants often feel a strong need to maintain autonomy and manage their emotional boundaries. When you withdraw your presence, it disrupts their sense of control over the situation, leaving them feeling uncertain and anxious. In his writings, the Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught that while we cannot control external events, we can control our responses to them. When you go silent, you shift the dynamic, making them feel less in control of the relationship. This sudden unpredictability can create discomfort, prompting them to reach out to regain that sense of control. They might seek to re-establish communication, not only to manage the situation, but also to understand your feelings and intentions. In doing so, they may realize they have to engage more genuinely, which can lead to a deeper connection. Reason 4. The intrigue of uncertainty. Uncertainty can be a powerful motivator for avoidance, and your silence creates an atmosphere of intrigue that can draw them back to you. Avoidants often thrive in familiar patterns, but when you go silent, you introduce an element of unpredictability into their lives. This disruption can pique their curiosity and lead them to wonder what's going on with you. The Stoics believed that curiosity is a form of wisdom, urging individuals to question and reflect on their experiences. Your absence can prompt avoidants to question their own feelings and the dynamics of the relationship. They might start to wonder if they misread your intentions or if they underestimated the depth of your connection. This intrigue can compel them to reach out, driven by a desire to reconnect and unravel the mystery of your silence. This process can be enlightening for both of you, As they explore their feelings, they might also recognize the importance of emotional vulnerability and intimacy, leading to healthier communication in the future. Reason 5. The opportunity for growth. Finally, one of the most transformative reasons avoidance may come back after you go silent is the opportunity for personal growth. Silence can create a space for both partners to reflect on their needs, desires, and emotional patterns. For avoidance, this period of introspection can prompt them to confront their fears and limitations, ultimately leading to growth. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius emphasized, adversity can be a catalyst for personal development. When you withdraw, avoidants may be forced to face their emotional challenges head-on. They might realize that their avoidance behaviors are hindering their happiness and that they need to adapt to maintain meaningful relationships. This self-discovery can lead them back to you, motivated by a desire to grow and engage in a healthier way. In this light, your silence is not just a retreat. It becomes an opportunity for both of you to explore what a more authentic relationship could look like. They may return with a newfound appreciation for emotional connection and a commitment to fostering a deeper bond. And there you have it, friends. Those were 5 reasons why most avoidants come back after you go silent. It's fascinating to see how taking a step back can create space for growth and reflection, not just for you, but for them as well. Remember, it's not just about their return. It's about recognizing your own worth and the power of your silence. As we learned today, when you prioritize your own well-being, you create an environment where healthy connections can thrive, or where you can see more clearly who truly values you. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wisely said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Embracing this mindset empowers you to navigate relationships with greater clarity and intention. You're not just waiting for someone to come back. You're actively choosing the best path for yourself, regardless of what others do. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content designed to help you reclaim your power and understand the complexities of relationships. And don't forget to share your thoughts below. What resonated with you the most? Let's keep the conversation going and support one another on our journeys toward healthier connections. Thank you for being part of the Ace Wisdom community. Until next time, remember, your peace is your priority and your journey is yours to navigate. Stay strong. Hello, friends. Welcome back to Ace Wisdom. You know, relationships can often feel like a complex dance, especially when you're dealing with someone who's avoidant. One moment it seems like you're making progress, and the next, they're pulling back just when you're getting close. Their unpredictability leaves you questioning everything about the connection. But what if I told you there are strategic ways to make them miss you so badly that they can't help but reconsider their choices? The Stoic philosophers, like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, remind us that the key to emotional resilience lies in understanding ourselves and our relationships. They teach us that our responses, our actions and attitudes define our experiences, not the whims of others. Instead of succumbing to frustration or playing into their avoidance and silence, let's explore 5 powerful strategies that can truly turn the tables. These strategies are not about manipulation. They're about empowerment and reclaiming your own narrative. When you embrace your truth and express it authentically, you become a force that's hard to ignore. You'll find that the more you prioritize your own needs and happiness, the more they'll start to realize what they're missing out on. Imagine them sitting there, wondering what you're up to, wishing they had cherished you while they had the chance. As we dive into these 5 essential strategies, keep in mind the wisdom of the Stoics. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Don't let your fears and insecurities dictate your actions. Instead, take control and show them what they're missing. The essence of Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control: our actions, our emotions, and our perspective. By embodying confidence and self-worth, you'll tap into qualities that even the most avoidant individuals find irresistible. And as we embark on this transformative journey together, I invite you to engage with me. Hit that like button, subscribe for more insights, and let's create a community where we uplift and empower each other. I also want to hear from you. Share in the comments a mantra that resonates with this theme, something that captures your essence and determination to be missed. This is your chance to declare your worth and commitment to living authentically. Remember, the journey to make someone miss you starts with recognizing and valuing your own self-worth. Now let's delve into those 5 things that will leave them longing for your presence. Let's get started. Stay focused. Key point 1. Embrace your own worth. The first step to making avoidance miss you is to embrace your own worth. When you recognize and appreciate your value, you shift the focus from seeking validation from them to cultivating self-respect. Avoidants are often drawn to those who exude confidence and self-assurance because it challenges their tendency to hide behind emotional walls. When you show that you don't need their approval to feel complete, you disrupt the dynamic they're accustomed to. Your newfound confidence not only makes you more attractive, but also creates a sense of mystery. They start to wonder what you're doing, who you're becoming, and why they ever took your presence for granted. As Epictetus once said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. By wanting less from them and valuing yourself more, you become a powerful force in their life, one they can't easily dismiss. When you embody your worth, it creates an invisible barrier that makes them reconsider their feelings. They may start to realize that your absence is more profound than they initially thought, prompting them to reflect on their own choices. In the silence you've created, they begin to miss not just your presence, but the energy and joy you brought into their lives. Number 2. Cultivate emotional independence. The second key to making avoidance miss you is to cultivate emotional independence. Avoidant individuals often struggle with intimacy and vulnerability, preferring to keep their emotions at a distance. When you establish yourself as emotionally independent, you not only show that you can thrive without them, but you also challenge their fears of closeness. Emotional independence means that you are secure in your own feelings and well-being, regardless of what's happening in your relationship. Instead of relying on them for emotional support or validation, focus on nurturing your own interests, friendships, and passions. This doesn't mean shutting them out. Rather, it's about creating a life that is rich and fulfilling on your own. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "A good character, when established, can stand firm." By building your emotional resilience, you demonstrate that you are not just a temporary source of comfort for them, but a strong, self-sufficient individual. When you no longer depend on their approval or presence to feel whole, you become less predictable and far more intriguing. As you embrace your emotional independence, you may notice that the balance of power shifts. They begin to feel the weight of your absence and the emotional vacuum it creates. Avoidants may start to question whether they have made the right choices, and that uncertainty can prompt them to reconsider their approach. Your emotional strength will not only make them miss you, it may also compel them to take steps to reconnect. Number 3. Create healthy boundaries. The third key to making avoidants miss you is to create healthy boundaries. Avoidants often test limits and can take advantage of those who are too accommodating or forgiving. When you establish clear boundaries, you send a powerful message about what you will and will not tolerate. Setting boundaries is not about pushing them away. It's about protecting your emotional space and ensuring that you are treated with respect. For instance, if they frequently cancel plans or avoid deep conversations, you might say, "I value our time together, but I need to prioritize relationships where there's mutual effort." This kind of assertiveness not only demonstrates your self-worth, but also makes it clear that their actions have consequences. Boundaries create a sense of mystery and allure. When avoidants see that you have standards and are not afraid to uphold them, they may begin to realize that their lack of commitment could cost them something valuable. They might find themselves missing your presence as they come to understand that they can't just have you whenever it's convenient for them. This realization can lead to reflection and ultimately a desire to reconnect. Number 4. Engage in self-improvement. The fourth key to making avoidants miss you is to engage in self-improvement. Use the time away from them to focus on personal growth, whether that's through pursuing new hobbies, advancing your career, or working on your physical health. This commitment to self-improvement not only enriches your life but also makes you more attractive in their eyes. When they see you thriving and evolving, it creates a sense of urgency within them. They may start to feel the pangs of regret for not valuing you when they had the chance. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By cultivating a positive mindset and continuously working on yourself, you become a beacon of growth and vitality. This transformation can spark a sense of longing in avoidance. They begin to miss the person you were, but more importantly, they will start to crave the person you're becoming. Someone who is more dynamic, confident, and self-assured. When they see your progress, it may stir feelings of jealousy or desire, prompting them to consider what they're missing out on. Number 5. Radiate positivity and joy. The final key to making avoidants miss you is to radiate positivity and joy. When you shift your focus from the relationship to your own happiness, it creates an aura of light that is hard to ignore. Avoidants are often drawn to positive energy, as it contrasts with their own emotional struggles. By cultivating a joyful life filled with laughter and meaningful experiences, you make it clear that you are not waiting around for them to make you happy. This approach not only enhances your own life, but also shows them what they're missing. Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. When you choose to respond to your situation with positivity, you redefine your narrative. When avoidants see you thriving and genuinely enjoying life, they may start to feel a sense of loss. They might wonder why they aren't part of that joy and question whether their avoidance has cost them something precious. As you share your happiness, whether through social media, shared friends, or mutual connections, they will likely start to miss the fun and uplifting. 15 uplifting energy you brought into their lives. And there you have it. 5 powerful strategies to make avoidance miss you badly. By embracing your worth, cultivating emotional independence, creating healthy boundaries, engaging in self-improvement, and radiating positivity, you not only transform your own life, but also create an irresistible allure that can make them rethink their choices. Remember, it's not about playing games or manipulating emotions. It's about owning your truth and living authentically. As you embark on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment, keep in mind the wise words of the Stoics. Your happiness depends on you. So take a moment to reflect. What steps are you going to implement in your life today? I want to hear from you. Comment below with your thoughts or share your personal mantra that encapsulates your journey. If you found this video valuable, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more insights that will elevate your life and relationships. Trust me, what's coming next will continue to challenge your perceptions and empower you in ways you never expected. Thank you for watching, and remember, your journey towards self-empowerment starts now. Embrace it. Welcome back, Ace Wisdom family. You might think you know what love looks like, but when you're dealing with someone who's avoidant, everything you thought you understood can become a twisted maze of emotions and mixed signals. It's like playing a game where the rules keep changing, and just when you think you've figured them out, they throw you another curveball. But here's the catch. Despite their evasive behavior, there are subtle signs that reveal their deeper feelings for you. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion. Every layer exposes a little more of the truth, a little more of what they might not be saying out loud. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius remind us that our perceptions shape our reality. When it comes to love, it's essential to remain grounded and observant. Avoidants might not wear their hearts on their sleeves, but their love can manifest in unexpected ways. It's not about grand gestures or declarations. It's about those little moments that reveal their affection, often cloaked in the very behavior that confuses you. So if you're navigating this complex emotional landscape, let's explore the 7 signs that an avoidant truly loves you. Together, we'll uncover the truth behind the silence and the distance, and learn how to read the hidden signals that might just change everything. And hey, if you find this insightful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content that resonates with your journey. Share your own experiences in the comments below, and let's create a mantra together based on these signs. How about this? I embrace love in all its forms, recognizing the truth behind the silence. If you want to take your support further and help us produce even better content, consider becoming a member of the Ace Wisdom family. Just click the link in the video description. Your support helps us grow and reach more people who need this message. Now, let's dive into those signs. Stay focused. Sign number 1. They initiate contact, even if it's brief. One of the clearest signs that an avoidant loves you is their willingness to reach out, even if it's just a quick message or call. Avoidants often struggle with intimacy and fear of being vulnerable, which can lead them to pull away or avoid deep emotional connections. However, when they make the effort to initiate contact, it signifies that you hold a special place in their hearts. Think about it. In a world where they could easily retreat into their shells, they're choosing to break that silence, even momentarily. This isn't just a casual interaction. It's a window into their desire to stay connected with you. It shows that despite their fears, they value the relationship enough to maintain a line of communication, even if it feels superficial at times. The philosopher Epictetus teaches us that we can control our actions, but not the outcomes. By reaching out, the avoidant is taking a courageous step toward connection, showing you that they care, even if they can't fully articulate it. Their messages might come wrapped in humor, light-heartedness, or even slight sarcasm, but underneath, there's a sincere intention to keep the relationship alive. So, if you find that they're making the effort to contact you, cherish those moments. Each interaction, no matter how brief, is a testament to their love, reminding you that even the most guarded hearts can find ways to express their feelings. It's essential to appreciate these small gestures without pressuring them for more. In this way, you create a safe space for their love to grow. Remember, every sign of love from an avoidant is an invitation to understand them better. Recognizing this first sign can help you navigate your relationship with patience and empathy. If you resonate with this, share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into understanding the nuances of love. Sign number 2. They share personal stories or vulnerabilities. Another significant sign that an avoidant loves you is when they start sharing personal stories or vulnerabilities. For someone who tends to keep their distance, revealing intimate details about their life is a big deal. This kind of openness signifies trust and a willingness to let you in, even if it's uncomfortable for them. When an avoidant begins to share pieces of their past, their fears, or even their dreams, they're showing you a side of themselves that they usually keep hidden. They might not be the type to express their feelings with grand declarations, but their willingness to open up about personal experiences is a profound indication that they see you as someone special. They're letting their guard down, even if it's just a crack, and that's a step toward deeper intimacy. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "The bravest sight in the world is to see a great man struggling against adversity." It takes immense courage for an avoidant to confront their vulnerability and share it with someone else. By sharing their stories with you, they're engaging in a form of emotional risk-taking that goes against their instinct to protect themselves. This act can speak volumes about their feelings, as it shows that they're willing to face the discomfort of vulnerability to foster a connection with you. If you notice this shift in your interactions, it's crucial to respond with empathy and understanding. Avoidants can be sensitive to judgment and rejection, so creating a safe space for them to share their thoughts is essential. Encourage their openness with your active listening, validation, and non-judgmental support. This can help them feel more comfortable continuing to share, reinforcing their love for you. So if they've started to let you into their world, recognize it as a meaningful sign of affection. Each shared story is a building block toward a stronger bond, and your understanding can help them feel more secure in your relationship. If you relate to this sign, share your experiences in the comments. And remember to like and subscribe for more insights on navigating love with an avoidant partner. Sign number 3. They show small acts of kindness. One of the subtle yet profound signs that an avoidant loves you is their tendency to express love through small acts of kindness. While they may struggle with verbalizing their feelings or openly displaying affection, their love often shines through in thoughtful gestures that demonstrate care and consideration for your well-being. These small acts can manifest in various ways. Perhaps they remember your favorite snack and surprise you with it. Offer to help with a project you've been working on, or take the time to check in on you when you're feeling down. Even if they don't explicitly say, "I love you," these actions convey a deeper message about their feelings for you. It's as if they are saying, "I may not always know how to express my emotions, but I care about you in ways that I hope you can feel." As Aristotle wisely noted, what is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies. When avoidants perform these acts of kindness, they're acknowledging a connection that transcends words. Their love language may not align with the more traditional forms of affection, but it's rooted in a genuine desire to make your life better in little ways. These gestures often speak volumes, revealing the depth of their feelings and their commitment to you. However, it's essential to appreciate these acts without pushing for more overt displays of affection. Understand that for an avoidant, the journey toward emotional intimacy can be a slow one. They may feel overwhelmed by the idea of expressing their love in grandiose ways, but that doesn't mean their feelings aren't real or profound. Instead, each act of kindness is a small step toward deepening your bond. So if you find yourself on the receiving end of these thoughtful gestures, take a moment to acknowledge and appreciate them. Recognizing these small signs can strengthen your connection and help the avoidant feel more comfortable expressing themselves further. If you've experienced this in your relationship, share your stories in the comments. And remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into understanding the complexities of love with an avoidant partner. Sign number 4. They make time for you even when it's hard. One of the most telling signs that an avoidant loves you is their willingness to make time for you, even when it feels challenging. Avoidants often have busy lives or may struggle with prioritizing relationships due to their fear of closeness. However, when they consciously carve out time in their schedules for you, it reflects a deeper commitment and a desire to nurture your connection. When an avoidant chooses to spend time with you, they're making a statement, "You matter to me." This can manifest in various ways, whether it's attending a gathering you invited them to, setting aside a regular date night, or even just making a point to check in and chat, despite their hectic life. These moments might seem simple, but they signify that they are valuing your relationship enough to make adjustments in their life. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius famously stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. When avoidants choose to prioritize time with you, they are exercising their agency to foster a connection despite the internal challenges they may face. It takes courage for them to step out of their comfort zones and invest in the relationship, knowing that vulnerability is inherent in these moments. However, it's essential to recognize that their way of making time might differ from what you expect. They may not always be available for long, drawn-out dates or deep conversations, but their effort to be present, even for shorter, meaningful interactions, demonstrates their love. Embrace the time they give you, and appreciate that it may be their way of slowly bridging the gap between their fears and the love they feel for you. So, if you notice that they're making the effort to be in your life, no matter how limited that time may be, understand that it's a significant sign of their affection. Every moment spent together is an opportunity to deepen your bond and reinforce their commitment to you. If you relate to this sign, share your experiences in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on understanding love from an avoidant perspective. Sign number 5. They communicate in their own way. One of the significant signs that an avoidant loves you is their unique way of communicating. While they may not express their feelings through traditional romantic gestures or heartfelt declarations, their style of communication can convey their affection more subtly. This might include sharing articles that resonate with them, sending you funny memes, or even initiating deep conversations about topics that matter to them. When an avoidant opens up to you, it's their way of connecting without the pressure of direct emotional vulnerability. They might use humor to lighten the mood or share personal insights through casual conversations, revealing their inner thoughts and feelings in a less intimidating manner. This kind of communication can be an invitation for you to engage on a deeper level without overwhelming them. As the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "There is more wisdom in your body than in your deepest philosophy." For avoidants, expressing love through their preferred communication style allows them to connect with you on their terms, making it easier for them to navigate their emotions while still building intimacy. Pay attention to these moments. They are often filled with significance, even if they seem understated. It's essential to approach these interactions with an open heart and mind. Avoidants may need time to feel comfortable expressing themselves more openly, so try to create an environment where they feel safe to share their thoughts. Encouraging their communication style can help them feel validated, fostering a deeper connection over time. So, if you find that they're communicating with you in their own unique way, recognize it as a meaningful sign of their love. Each exchange is an opportunity to deepen your understanding of each other and build trust in your relationship. If you relate to this sign, share your experiences in the comments. And remember to like and subscribe for more insights into the intricacies of love with an avoidant partner. Sign number 6. They show interest in your life and well-being. When an avoidant loves you, one of the most profound signs is their genuine interest in your life and well-being. Despite their tendencies to keep their distance, they'll make an effort to inquire about your day, your feelings, and your aspirations. This interest might seem subtle, but it carries significant weight and reflects their care for you. An avoidant might not always verbalize their affection, but their questions and attentiveness to your needs demonstrate a desire to connect and support you. They may remember important details about your life, like your favorite activities or upcoming events, and ask about them, indicating that they're invested in your happiness and success. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This philosophy rings true for avoidants. When they take the time to listen and engage with you, it's a sign that they value your thoughts and feelings, even if they struggle with sharing their own. Encouraging this interest can create a nurturing environment that helps them feel safe to express their emotions over time. Respond with gratitude and openness when they ask about your life, as it reinforces their commitment to understanding you better. This two-way communication can foster intimacy and trust, helping to bridge the gap between their fears and their love for you. If you've noticed that your avoidant partner consistently shows interest in your life, appreciate it as a meaningful sign of their affection. It's their way of saying, "I care about you and want to be part of your journey." If you relate to this sign, share your experiences in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on understanding the complexities of love with an avoidant partner. Sign number 7. They reach out after conflicts. The final sign that an avoidant loves you is their tendency to reach out after conflicts or disagreements. Avoidants often fear confrontation and may withdraw during tense moments. But if they take the initiative to reconnect after a disagreement, it signifies that they value the relationship and are committed to resolving issues. This behavior can manifest as a simple text, checking in, or a more in-depth conversation about what happened. When an avoidant reaches out post-conflict, they're signaling that they don't want to let misunderstandings linger and are willing to engage in constructive dialogue. This is a significant step for them, as it indicates their desire to move past the conflict and maintain a connection with you. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely stated, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." For avoidance, the desire to mend the relationship after conflict shows a level of emotional wealth. They recognize that love requires effort and communication, and they're willing to put in that work, even if it's uncomfortable. If your avoidant partner is making the effort to reach out after a disagreement, it's essential to acknowledge their courage and openness. Responding with empathy and understanding can reinforce their willingness to engage in future conversations, creating a safe space for both of you to express your thoughts and feelings. So, if you've noticed that they take the initiative to reconnect after conflicts, recognize it as a powerful sign of their love. It's an affirmation of their commitment to the relationship and a step toward deeper intimacy. If you relate to this sign, share your thoughts in the comments. And remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into understanding love with an avoidant partner. As we wrap up this exploration of the signs that an avoidant loves you, it's important to remember that every relationship is unique, and understanding these signs requires patience and empathy. Avoidants may not express their feelings in the conventional ways, but their love can be profound and meaningful when you look closely. From initiating contact and sharing personal stories to showing kindness and making time for you, each of these signs paints a picture of their deeper affection. Love is often a journey filled with ups and downs, and recognizing these signs can help you navigate the complexities of your relationship. As we've discussed, it's crucial to foster an environment where both you and your avoidant partner feel safe to express your feelings, communicate openly, and build trust. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into understanding love and relationships. Your support allows us to continue creating quality content that resonates with your journey. We'd love to hear from you. In the comments, share your experiences and any signs you've noticed that indicate your avoidant partner loves you. Let's create a community of understanding and support. And remember to join the Ace Wisdom family by becoming a channel member. Click the link in the video description to help us produce even better content. Thank you for watching, and until next time, embrace the journey of love and connection, even in its most complex forms. Welcome back, Ace Wisdom family. When they don't return, it stings, doesn't it? You gave them the space they asked for, played it cool, maybe even stayed silent, hoping the distance would spark something in them. But here you are, left waiting, wondering, what did I do wrong? Why didn't they come back? It's tempting to spiral into self-doubt, to replay every moment searching for answers. But let me tell you something crucial. Their absence doesn't define your worth. The real question isn't about them, it's about you. What will you do now that they're gone? How will you rise from this moment stronger, more grounded and unshakable? The Stoic philosophers, like Marcus Aurelius, remind us to focus on what we can control. You can't control their choices, their fears, or their avoidance. But you can control your response. And in that response lies your power. In today's video, we're diving deep into 7 things you can do if an avoidant ex doesn't come back. These aren't tricks to manipulate their return or games to win them over. These are actionable steps to reclaim your life, rebuild your confidence, and thrive, no matter what they choose. Because let's face it, someone who chooses to walk away from your love doesn't deserve to hold the reins of your future. Before we jump into these powerful steps, I want to invite you to join the conversation. Hit that like button if you're ready to take control of your journey and rebuild on your terms. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss a chance to grow, learn, and become the best version of yourself. And here's a challenge for you. Drop a mantra in the comments inspired by this title. Something like, "Their absence is my liberation," or "I choose to move forward with strength." Share your truth and inspire others in our growing community. And speaking of community, if you want to take things even further, consider joining the Ace Wisdom family as a channel member. Your support helps us create even better content and gives you exclusive access to resources that will help you on your journey of healing and self-discovery. Just click the link in the description to become a member. This is about more than just moving on, it's about moving up. If you've been stuck in the pain of their absence, this is your turning point. Let's turn heartbreak into strength and silence into power. So, let's get into it. 7 things to do if an avoidant ex doesn't come back. This is your time to transform. Let's get started. Stay focused. Number 1. Stop chasing closure. Let's face it, the need for closure can feel overwhelming after a breakup. You want to know why they left, why they didn't fight for you, and why they didn't come back. But here's the hard truth. Closure from an avoidant ex is often an illusion. Many avoidants struggle to confront their emotions or communicate their feelings. They pull away, leaving you to make sense of their silence. Waiting for them to give you clarity is like waiting for rain in a desert. It keeps you stuck, thirsty, and hoping for something that may never come. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters. This is your key to reclaiming power. You don't need their validation, their apology, or their explanation to move forward. By waiting for them to explain their actions, you're placing your healing in their hands. And let's be real, they've already shown you that they aren't reliable in providing the emotional closure you crave. It's time to take back control and decide that your healing isn't dependent on their words or actions. Creating your own closure is not easy, but it's transformative. Start by writing down everything you wish they had said to you. Picture the perfect explanation, apology, or moment of understanding. Then look at it and acknowledge, this is their journey, not yours. Their inability to meet your emotional needs is not a reflection of your worth, but of their own limitations. By letting go of the need for their explanation, you free yourself from the emotional limbo they've left behind. Closure is not a gift they give you. It's a decision you make for yourself. It's about deciding to stop replaying the past and start focusing on the present. Instead of asking, why did they leave? Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Shifting your focus from their actions to your growth changes everything. You're no longer the victim of their choices. You're the hero of your story, moving forward with purpose and strength. So take a deep breath and release the need for closure. Instead, remind yourself, I am enough. I am not defined by their inability to stay or explain. Write this down, say it aloud and believe it. Drop a mantra in the comments like, I release the need for closure and take control of my healing. Because the moment you stop waiting for answers is the moment you start writing the next, more powerful chapter of your life. Number 2. Embrace the pain and process your emotions. When a relationship ends, especially with someone who is avoidant, it's easy to suppress your emotions in an attempt to avoid the pain. You might feel tempted to distract yourself with work, friends, or even new romantic interests to avoid facing the hurt. However, the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius teaches us that pain is a part of life and an essential component of our growth. He said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This means that by embracing your pain, you can transform it into a pathway for healing and personal development. The first step in embracing your pain is to acknowledge it. Instead of pushing it down, allow yourself to feel the full spectrum of your emotions: sadness, anger, confusion, and even relief. These feelings are valid and deserve your attention. Give yourself permission to cry, to express your frustration, and to sit with the uncomfortable feelings rather than running away from them. Journaling can be an effective tool for this. Write about your feelings, reflect on the relationship, and explore the lessons you've learned. This process helps you externalize your thoughts and feelings, making them easier to confront. Next, recognize that processing emotions takes time. Healing isn't linear, and it's okay to have good days and bad days. You may feel empowered one moment and then overwhelmed the next. This is all part of the journey. Take the advice of Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. How you respond to your pain will ultimately determine your growth. Allow yourself to experience the ups and downs without judgment, knowing that every step you take is a step toward understanding yourself better. Engaging with your emotions also means being kind to yourself. Avoid the temptation to berate yourself for feeling hurt or for any perceived mistakes you made in the relationship. Instead, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself as you would a dear friend who is suffering. What would you say to them? Remind yourself that it's okay to be vulnerable and that it's a sign of strength to seek healing. This self-kindness will help you cultivate resilience, allowing you to rise stronger from this experience. Lastly, when you embrace and process your emotions, you create space for growth and clarity. Once you've acknowledged your feelings and given them the attention they need, you can begin to understand what you truly want and need in future relationships. This reflection can help you build healthier boundaries and make wiser choices moving forward. Remember, this pain won't last forever. It's an opportunity to learn more about yourself and what you truly desire. So, let it flow, let it teach you, and watch as you transform that pain into something powerful. Share your commitment to embracing your emotions in the comments below with a mantra like, I embrace my pain as a step toward healing. This is your journey, and each moment of vulnerability is a step toward a brighter, stronger future. Number 3. Reconnect with your passions. After a breakup, especially with someone who is avoidant, it's common to feel lost and unsure of yourself. You may have invested so much of your energy into the relationship that you neglected your own passions and interests. However, this is the perfect time to rediscover what truly makes you happy. The Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely said, "The man who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary." This means that dwelling on the past only adds to your pain, but turning your attention to what you love can provide healing and joy. Begin by reflecting on the activities and hobbies that once brought you joy. What did you love doing before the relationship took precedence? Whether it's painting, hiking, dancing, writing, or learning a new language, make a list of things that excite you. Reconnecting with your passions not only helps fill the void left by your ex, but also reignites your sense of identity outside of the relationship. Dive into these activities wholeheartedly, allowing yourself to experience the joy and fulfillment they bring. Remember, engaging in what you love can be incredibly therapeutic. Moreover, rediscovering your passions can also introduce you to new communities and friendships. Consider joining local clubs, workshops, or classes related to your interests. Not only will this help you expand your skills, but it will also allow you to meet like-minded individuals who share your enthusiasm. As the Stoic philosopher Cicero stated, "Friendship improves happiness and abates misery by the interchanges and kindnesses we receive from each other." Building new connections through shared passions can create a support system that lifts you during this healing journey. While engaging with your interests, remember to be open to new experiences. Trying something you've never done before can be invigorating and can broaden your horizons. Whether it's taking up a new sport, exploring a different artistic medium, or traveling to a new destination, stepping outside your comfort zone can provide a fresh perspective. It can remind you that life is full of possibilities and that your happiness is not solely dependent on your past relationship. Embrace this phase as an adventure of self-discovery. As you immerse yourself in your passions, you'll find that they help to build your confidence and self-worth. You're reclaiming your life, proving to yourself that you can find joy independently. Celebrate each small achievement along the way, and don't be afraid to share your journey with others. Whether it's through social media, a blog, or simply talking to friends, expressing your passions can inspire others who may be going through similar experiences. So, take a moment to commit to reconnecting with what you love and share your mantra in the comments. I embrace my passions as a source of joy and strength. This is your opportunity to rise, thrive, and rediscover the beautiful essence of who you are. Number 4. Set boundaries for your healing. After the end of a relationship with an avoidant partner, establishing healthy boundaries is crucial for your healing process. Boundaries are not just about keeping others out. They are about creating a safe space for yourself to reflect, heal, and grow. The Stoic philosopher Aurelius reminds us, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Setting boundaries is a form of self-respect, ensuring that you protect your emotional well-being and prevent further hurt from an ex who may not understand your need for distance. Begin by evaluating what boundaries are necessary for your healing. This might mean limiting or completely cutting off contact with your ex for a while. While it can be tempting to stay friends or keep them in your life, especially if you feel you didn't get closure, staying connected may prolong your pain. Instead, allow yourself the space to heal without their influence. It's essential to be honest with yourself about your needs. Do you really want to hear from them? Or do you simply want to feel connected again? The answer may be more complex than you think, but prioritizing your emotional health should always come first. Next, consider setting boundaries with yourself too. This can involve refraining from negative self-talk or comparing yourself to others, particularly if you see your ex moving on or engaging in new relationships. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus teaches that wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. By focusing on your own journey rather than what they're doing, you empower yourself to pursue a life that aligns with your values and desires. This means limiting exposure to social media updates or mutual friends who may inadvertently bring up your ex, allowing you to create a protective bubble around your healing process. Additionally, communicate your boundaries to those around you. Friends and family can play a supportive role in your healing, but they also need to understand your boundaries. Share with them that you need time and space to focus on yourself, and that you may not want to discuss your ex or the relationship. Most people will understand and support your need for boundaries, but they may need guidance on how best to do that. Remember, you deserve a support system that respects your healing journey. Finally, recognize that setting boundaries is a sign of strength, not weakness. They are a reflection of your commitment to yourself and your healing. Boundaries allow you to rebuild your sense of self and create a healthier space for future relationships. As you set and enforce these boundaries, remind yourself that it's okay to prioritize your emotional well-being. Share your commitment in the comments below with a mantra like, "I set boundaries that honor my healing and self-worth." By doing so, you reinforce the idea that your needs matter and that you are taking charge of your journey to reclaim your life and happiness. Number 5. Focus on personal growth. When a relationship ends, especially with an avoidant partner, it can feel like the world has come crashing down. However, this period of your life can be an incredible opportunity for personal growth and self-discovery. Embracing this time for introspection and development is crucial for healing and moving forward. The Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely stated, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage." By choosing to focus on your growth, you demonstrate resilience and courage, transforming a painful experience into a stepping stone toward a better version of yourself. Start by setting personal goals that excite and inspire you. Reflect on areas of your life that you've wanted to improve or explore, whether it's advancing your career, learning a new skill, or enhancing your physical health. Setting these goals gives you a sense of purpose and direction, diverting your attention from the heartbreak towards something constructive. Create a vision board or write down your goals and the steps needed to achieve them. This visual representation will serve as a constant reminder of your aspirations and motivate you to take action, reinforcing your commitment to personal growth. Incorporate daily habits that support your personal development. This could include reading books on self-improvement, practicing mindfulness or meditation, exercising regularly, or even journaling your thoughts and feelings. Each of these practices helps you cultivate a deeper understanding of yourself and fosters resilience. The more you invest in your personal growth, the more you'll realize that you're capable of creating the life you desire, independent of your past relationship. Remember, growth is not a destination, but a continuous journey. So celebrate your progress along the way, no matter how small. Moreover, seek out resources and communities that foster personal growth. Attend workshops, seminars, or online courses that resonate with your interests and goals. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals can provide support, encouragement, and fresh perspectives that enhance your growth journey. As Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. By actively engaging with personal development, you establish a habit of seeking excellence and improvement in your life, setting a solid foundation for future success. Finally, take the time to reflect on the lessons you've learned from your relationship. Understanding what worked, what didn't, and what you truly value in a partner can help you build healthier relationships in the future. Embrace this opportunity for reflection, allowing it to inform your choices moving forward. Personal growth often comes from our most challenging experiences, and by learning from this relationship, you'll be better equipped for the next chapter in your life. So, commit to focusing on your growth and share your journey in the comments with a mantra like, "I embrace this opportunity for growth and transformation." This is your time to rise and thrive, creating a brighter future filled with possibilities. Number 6. Cultivate a supportive network. In the aftermath of a breakup, particularly with an avoidant partner, the importance of a supportive network cannot be overstated. Relationships, especially those that are deeply emotional, can leave you feeling isolated and vulnerable. However, cultivating a strong support system can provide you with the encouragement, perspective, and strength you need to navigate this challenging time. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius advised, "When you arise in the morning, think of the privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." And this privilege extends to those around you who can uplift and inspire you during your healing journey. Start by reaching out to friends and family members who genuinely care about you and who can provide emotional support. These connections can offer a safe space for you to express your feelings, share your experiences, and process the emotions you're navigating. Don't hesitate to lean on those who understand your struggles and can empathize with your situation. You might be surprised by how willing people are to lend an ear and share their own experiences of heartbreak and healing, which can help you feel less alone. Additionally, consider joining support groups, either in person or online, where individuals share similar experiences. Being part of a community that understands what you're going through can be incredibly validating. These groups often provide a platform for sharing insights, coping strategies, and encouragement. As Cicero stated, friendship improves happiness and abates misery by the interchanges and kindnesses we receive from each other. By engaging with others who have faced similar challenges, you not only gain valuable support, but also foster a sense of camaraderie that can lift your spirits. While it's essential to have a support system, it's equally important to surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Evaluate your current relationships and consider distancing yourself from individuals who bring negativity or drama into your life. Seek out those who are encouraging, understanding, and willing to stand by you as you navigate this journey. The quality of your relationships can significantly impact your emotional well-being, so prioritize connections that contribute positively to your growth. Lastly, remember that building a supportive network is an ongoing process. As you grow and evolve, your needs may change, and you may find yourself drawn to new relationships or support systems. Be open to these changes, and don't hesitate to seek out new connections that align with your journey. Share your experiences, ask for help, and embrace the community around you. In the comments, affirm your commitment to cultivating a supportive network with a mantra like, "I am surrounded by love and support on my healing journey." By embracing this network, you empower yourself to heal, grow, and thrive, no matter where your path leads. Number 7. Focus on self-compassion and forgiveness. As you navigate the aftermath of a breakup with an avoidant partner, one of the most crucial elements of your healing journey is cultivating self-compassion and forgiveness. Often in the wake of a relationship's end, we can be our own harshest critics. You might find yourself ruminating over past mistakes, questioning your worth, or blaming yourself for the relationship's failure. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. By practicing self-compassion, you can shift the focus from self-criticism to understanding and kindness. Begin by acknowledging your feelings without judgment. Understand that it's normal to experience a whirlwind of emotions: sadness, anger, confusion, and even guilt. Instead of suppressing these feelings, allow yourself to feel them fully. Self-compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend in a similar situation. When negative thoughts arise, challenge them by asking yourself how you would speak to someone you care about. Would you tell them they're unworthy or that they should have done better? Likely not. Extend that same compassion to yourself. You deserve it just as much as anyone else. Forgiveness is another critical aspect of this process, both for your ex and yourself. Holding on to anger or resentment can weigh you down and hinder your healing. Understand that your ex's avoidant behavior is more about their struggles than a reflection of your worth. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "Forgiveness is the greatest of virtues." This doesn't mean you condone their actions. It simply means you're choosing to release the hold that bitterness has on you. When you forgive, you free yourself from the emotional burden and create space for healing and growth. Furthermore, forgive yourself for any perceived mistakes or shortcomings in the relationship. Everyone makes choices based on their understanding and circumstances at the time. Recognize that you did your best with what you knew. Reflecting on the lessons learned can help you grow and prevent similar patterns in future relationships. Remember, self-forgiveness is not about excusing past behaviors, but about accepting them and committing to doing better moving forward. Finally, embrace self-compassion and forgiveness as ongoing practices rather than one-time actions. As you continue to heal, incorporate daily affirmations or rituals that reinforce your commitment to self-kindness and acceptance. Share your journey in the comments with a mantra like, "I forgive myself and embrace my worth." By fostering a mindset of compassion and forgiveness, you empower yourself to move beyond the pain of your past relationship and embrace the possibilities of your future. You are worthy of love, happiness, and a fulfilling life. And it all begins with the kindness you show yourself. As we wrap up this journey through the 7 essential steps to take if your avoidant ex doesn't come back, it's crucial to remember that healing is a personal journey, unique to each of us. While it can be tempting to dwell on the past and wonder what might have been, it's important to focus on the present and the possibilities that lie ahead. Embrace the lessons you've learned, the strength you've discovered, and the new opportunities for growth and joy that await you. The teachings of Stoic philosophers remind us that our happiness and well-being are within our control. By implementing these 7 steps, stopping the chase for closure, embracing your pain, reconnecting with your passions, setting boundaries, focusing on personal growth, cultivating a supportive network, and practicing self-compassion and forgiveness, you're taking charge of your narrative. You are no longer defined by a relationship that has ended. Instead, you're shaping a future filled with hope, resilience, and newfound strength. As you move forward, remember to share your journey with others. Engage with your community, whether it's friends, family, or those who understand your experiences. Your story can inspire and uplift others who may be navigating similar challenges. Don't forget to leave a comment below with your personal mantra, a declaration of your commitment to healing and growth, because your voice matters in this journey. If you found value in this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and join the Ace Wisdom family. Your support helps us create better, higher quality content that can assist others on their paths. And if you feel called to contribute further, consider becoming a channel member. Your support will enable us to continue producing meaningful content that empowers and uplifts our community. Thank you for spending this time with us. Remember, your journey is just beginning, and with each step you take, you are moving closer to a life filled with joy, love, and fulfillment. Keep pushing forward, stay true to yourself, and know that you are never alone on this path. Hello, friends. Welcome back to Ace Wisdom. You're stuck in the whirlwind of their behavior, wondering, are they a narcissist or are they just avoidant? It's maddening, isn't it? You replay their actions, their words, trying to decipher the difference. But let's pause for a moment, because the truth is, the labels don't matter nearly as much as how you respond to them. What you need is clarity, not confusion. Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." But when you're dealing with someone who manipulates or evades, your imagination isn't just running wild, it's being fed. Whether they're narcissistic or avoidant, their power comes from the space you give them in your mind. But what happens when you take that space back? What happens when you stop playing detective and start playing your truth? Here's the key. Narcissists and avoidance may seem similar on the surface. They both leave you questioning your worth, chasing their approval, or doubting your perspective. But the game changes when you stop asking, "Why are they like this?" and start asking, "Why am I still trying to figure them out?" The Stoics believed in controlling what's within your power, and let me tell you, their behavior is not within your power. But your response? That's a different story. So here's what we're going to do. Together, we'll untangle this web and figure out who they really are. Or, better yet, why it doesn't matter as much as you think. Are they a narcissist or just avoidant? By the end of this, you'll know. And even better, you'll know how to take back the power they've quietly borrowed. Before we dive in, drop this mantra in the comments. I choose clarity over chaos. My truth over their games. Hit the like button and subscribe to the Ace Wisdom family, because we're not just uncovering answers here. We're building something bigger, something stronger. Together we can rank as the highest, Ace, and the wisest among them all, Wisdom. Want to go deeper? Click the link in the description to join and support the channel. Members get exclusive content and help us create better, higher quality videos, because clarity deserves more than just a passing glance. Let's figure this out together. Stay with me, because what's next might just shift everything you thought you knew. Let's get started. Stay focused. Understanding the difference between a narcissist and someone who is avoidant begins with recognizing their motivations. A narcissist craves attention, admiration, and validation. Their behavior is often driven by a need to control how others perceive them. They want to feel superior, and they'll manipulate, charm, or dominate to maintain that illusion. On the other hand, avoidants fear emotional intimacy and vulnerability. Their distance isn't about controlling you, it's about protecting themselves. They retreat, not because they think they're better than you, but because getting close feels like a risk they're unwilling to take. But here's where it gets tricky. On the surface, their behaviors can look remarkably similar. Both might ignore your feelings, disappear when things get tough, or avoid accountability. The difference lies in intention. The narcissist's silence is a calculated move, a punishment designed to regain the upper hand. The avoidant's silence, however, is often a defense mechanism, an escape from emotional discomfort. It's not about you, it's about their own unresolved fears. Knowing this distinction is the first step toward clarity. Now, let's turn the lens inward. Why does their behavior have such a strong grip on you? This is where we tap into Stoic philosophy. You cannot control their actions, but you can control your response. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Whether they're a narcissist or avoidant, your job isn't to fix them or figure them out. It's to decide how much of your energy you're willing to spend on their patterns. The power lies in shifting your focus from them to you. Here's another truth that might surprise you. Neither narcissists nor avoidants are likely to change unless they decide to do so for themselves. A narcissist doesn't stop manipulating because you call them out, and an avoidant doesn't suddenly embrace vulnerability because you waited patiently. Your time is too valuable to spend hoping they'll transform. Instead, spend it learning to recognize the signs, setting boundaries, and prioritizing your emotional health. This is the kind of clarity that turns chaos into calm. Lastly, remember this. The moment you stop trying to label them and start focusing on what you need, the dynamic shifts. Whether they're a narcissist or just avoidant, their behavior no longer controls your emotional state. That's freedom. That's strength. And if you can stay rooted in that, they'll either meet you in a healthier space or fade out of your life. Either way, you win. So ask yourself, what matters more? Understanding them or protecting your peace? Drop your answer in the comments, hit like, and stay tuned for the next key point that will take your clarity to the next level. Both narcissists and avoidants excel at one thing: keeping you off balance. A narcissist does this deliberately, using charm, gaslighting, or emotional outbursts to make you question your reality. They may shower you with praise one moment, only to pull the rug out from under you the next, leaving you scrambling to earn back their approval. This push-and-pull dynamic feeds their ego and ensures you stay hooked, always seeking their validation. Avoidants, on the other hand, don't actively manipulate in the same way, but their unpredictability can feel just as destabilizing. One day they might open up just enough to give you hope, and the next they withdraw completely, leaving you feeling abandoned. Their distance often feels personal, even if it isn't, because they rarely communicate their reasons for pulling away. The result? you're left guessing, filling in the gaps with your own fears and insecurities. The Stoics would call this kind of uncertainty a trap for the mind. Epictetus said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them." When you're caught up in their tactics, you give them control over your emotional state. Whether they're consciously manipulative, like a narcissist, or unintentionally distant, like an avoidant, the effect is the same. You're left chasing clarity from someone who either thrives on your confusion or simply can't provide the answers you seek. So how do you break free? By refusing to play their game. Narcissists rely on your need for validation, and avoidants bank on your persistence to close the emotional gap. The moment you stop chasing their approval or trying to decode their actions, you take away their power. Instead of focusing on their behavior, focus on what you want in a relationship. Honesty, consistency, emotional safety. And let that be your guide. Here's the truth. Their tactics only work if you stay engaged. Once you step back and detach from the cycle, their ability to keep you guessing fades. You don't need to solve the mystery of their behavior. You need to recognize that their unpredictability isn't your responsibility to fix. Drop this mantra in the comments. I release what I cannot control, and I reclaim my peace. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because understanding their tactics is just the beginning of taking back your power. Stay tuned for the next key point, where we'll explore how to set boundaries that truly stick. It's easy to internalize the behavior of a narcissist or an avoidant and wonder, what's wrong with me? But here's the truth you need to hear. Their actions have far more to do with their inner wounds than your worth. Narcissists hide behind a facade of confidence and superiority because they're deeply insecure, terrified of being exposed as flawed or unworthy. Avoidants, meanwhile, distance themselves because they fear the vulnerability of emotional closeness. Their behavior isn't a reflection of your value, it's a reflection of their fears. The Stoics remind us to see things as they are, not as we imagine them to be. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." When someone's behavior triggers your feelings of inadequacy, it's often because you've assigned meaning to their actions that isn't yours to carry. Narcissists may make you feel like you're not enough, and avoidance may leave you feeling unworthy of love. But neither of these feelings come from a place of truth. Instead of internalizing their wounds, recognize them for what they are: unresolved pain that they project outward. A narcissist's need to dominate or diminish others comes from their fear of being seen as small. An avoidant's need to pull away stems from their fear of being hurt. These are battles they must face within themselves. You can't heal those wounds for them. The moment you understand this, their actions lose their sting. But how do you stop their behavior from affecting you so deeply? By shifting your focus inward. Ask yourself, what stories am I telling myself about their behavior? Am I assuming their distance means I'm unlovable? Am I letting their criticism define my self-worth? The Stoics taught the importance of self-awareness and detachment. When you realize that their actions say more about them than about you, you begin to reclaim your sense of self. Here's your mantra for this point. Their wounds are not mine to carry. My worth is not up for debate. Write it down, say it out loud, and drop it in the comments. If you found clarity in this, hit the like button and join the Ace Wisdom family by subscribing. Together, we'll continue peeling back the layers of confusion, and stepping into truth. And don't forget, channel members get exclusive tools and deeper dives into these topics, so check the description to join. Your clarity is worth it. When dealing with a narcissist or an avoidant, boundaries are not just helpful, they're essential. A narcissist will test every limit you set, pushing to see how much control they can exert. They'll charm, guilt, or manipulate you into bending your rules, making it feel as though maintaining a boundary is an act of betrayal. An avoidant, on the other hand, might react to boundaries with indifference or even retreat further. But regardless of how they respond, boundaries are about protecting your emotional well-being, not managing their reactions. The Stoics had a simple yet profound approach to boundaries: control what's within your power and accept what's not. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." A boundary is your way of reclaiming freedom. It's a declaration that you value your peace, your time, and your energy enough to protect them. Whether the other person respects that boundary is their choice, but enforcing it is yours. What does this look like in practice? With a narcissist, it might mean refusing to engage in their games, no more chasing, defending, or explaining yourself. With an avoidant, it could mean making it clear that emotional distance has consequences. For example, you might say, "I understand you need space, but I also need consistency. If you're not ready to meet me halfway, this isn't working for me." Boundaries are not ultimatums. They're standards for how you deserve to be treated. Setting boundaries can feel uncomfortable, especially if you've been conditioned to prioritize their feelings over your own. But discomfort is part of growth. When you hold firm, you send a powerful message, not just to them, but to yourself. I am worthy of respect, honesty, and care. This self-respect often shifts the dynamic. A narcissist might lash out, frustrated that they can no longer control you. An avoidant might take time to reflect on whether they're willing to meet you where you are. Either way, your boundaries reveal the truth of the relationship. Here's your mantra for this key point. My boundaries are my power. They protect my peace and honor my worth. Drop it in the comments, and if this resonated, hit like and subscribe. The Ace Wisdom family is all about clarity and strength. And as a member, you'll gain exclusive insights to help you navigate relationships with wisdom and confidence. Check the description to join, and stay tuned for the next key point. It's all about recognizing when it's time to let go. The hardest truth to face when dealing with a narcissist or an avoidant is this: sometimes the healthiest choice is to walk away. Narcissists thrive on the attention you give them, and avoidants remain stuck in their comfort zones as long as you're willing to wait. Holding on too long doesn't just drain you, it reinforces their behavior. Letting go, however, shifts the balance. It's not an act of giving up, it's an act of reclaiming yourself. As the Stoics would say, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. In other words, stop trying to fix, change, or understand someone who refuses to meet you halfway. Instead, focus on being the version of yourself that you want to see in the world. Strong, compassionate, and unapologetically self-respecting. Walking away isn't a failure. It's a courageous step toward protecting your peace and making space for people who truly value you. How do you know when it's time to let go? Pay attention to the patterns. Have you voiced your needs, set boundaries, and given them opportunities to step up? only to find yourself in the same cycle? Do you feel more confused than understood, more drained than uplifted? Narcissists and avoidants both have a way of keeping you stuck in emotional limbo. When the pain of holding on outweighs the hope for change, it's time to choose yourself. Letting go doesn't mean cutting ties with bitterness or anger. Instead, let it be a moment of empowerment. Acknowledge the lessons they taught you about yourself, about relationships, and about what you will and won't tolerate moving forward. Detach with grace, knowing that their inability to meet your needs isn't a reflection of your worth, but of their limitations. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have the power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this and you will find strength. Here's your mantra for this point. Letting go is not losing, it is freeing myself to grow. Share it in the comments, hit like, and subscribe to join the Ace Wisdom family, a community where clarity and strength are celebrated. Becoming a member unlocks exclusive content to help you navigate these tough decisions with confidence. Check the link in the description, and remember, letting go isn't the end. It's the beginning of something far better. Stay tuned, because the next topic will show you how to thrive in the aftermath of walking away. Walking away from a narcissist or an avoidant isn't just an ending, it's a new beginning. But here's the key. Thriving after letting go doesn't happen by accident. It requires intention, self-reflection, and a commitment to healing. The first step? Reclaim your focus. When you've spent so much time analyzing their behavior and meeting their needs, it's easy to lose sight of yourself. Now is the time to redirect that energy inward and rediscover who you are outside of the relationship. The Stoics believed in living according to virtue and reason, and this principle is your guide as you rebuild. Epictetus reminds us, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Ask yourself, what kind of life do you want to create? What kind of person do you want to be? Thriving begins with defining your vision and taking small, deliberate steps to align your actions with it. This might mean exploring new hobbies, deepening your friendships, or working on your emotional resilience. Healing doesn't mean pretending the past didn't happen. It means learning from it. Reflect on the relationship without judgment. What did it teach you about your boundaries, your values, or the patterns you need to break? What strengths did it reveal in you? By turning your pain into wisdom, you not only heal, but grow into a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more self-assured. This is how you turn a difficult chapter into the foundation for a better story. Here's a powerful truth. The freedom you gain after letting go isn't just about leaving them behind. It's about stepping into your full potential. When you stop playing small to accommodate someone else's wounds, you create space for opportunities, relationships, and experiences that genuinely align with your worth. It's not about proving anything to them. It's about proving to yourself that you are capable of building a life filled with joy, meaning, and authenticity. Your mantra for thriving is this: I am more than what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. Drop it in the comments, hit the like button, and subscribe to the Ace Wisdom family. Becoming a member unlocks deeper insights and tools to help you rebuild with confidence and clarity. Join through the link in the description and stay with us, because the next topic will show you how to attract healthier, more fulfilling relationships. The best is yet to come, and it starts now. You've made it this far. And that means you're ready to take the next step toward clarity, healing, and strength. Whether you're dealing with a narcissist, an avoidant, or simply navigating a difficult relationship, remember this: your worth isn't up for negotiation, and your peace isn't something you have to earn. It's yours to claim, right here, right now. As the Stoics remind us, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. So today, let's start choosing thoughts that empower you. Let go of what you can't control, embrace your truth, and take ownership of your future. You're not defined by their behavior. You're defined by how you rise above it. If this video gave you the tools and clarity to move forward, don't keep it to yourself. Hit the like button, share it with someone who needs it, and join the Ace Wisdom family by subscribing. When you subscribe, you're not just a viewer, you're part of a movement. Together, we're building a community of clarity, resilience, and growth. And if you're ready to go deeper, become a channel member today by clicking the link in the description. Members get exclusive content, personalized tools, and the opportunity to support the creation of more life-changing videos like this one. Your support helps us spread wisdom and strength to those who need it most. Finally, drop this mantra in the comments: I reclaim my power and step into my truth. Let's hear your voice and inspire others to do the same. Stay tuned for our next video. It's going to give you the tools to rewrite your story and attract the relationships you truly deserve. Until then, stay wise, stay strong, and keep moving forward. We've got your back.